Hello. In tonight's class, we focused on the connection between the two partners, and we did a bunch of exercises where there is minimal embrace and the follower's eyes are closed. And we used the Osvaldo Fresedo Cordobesita for this purpose. To save time, I'm going to do it in the usual embrace and to get the idea, and then in tonight's class we did it with minimal embrace. So the minimal embrace was either this or the shoulders. But to go through this quickly, I'm going to do it with the usual embrace. So essentially the figures we did just to warm everyone up and get them in the mood was the side step and the front cross and the return and going back. First, we actually did the side step just to get in the mood and get a sense of what is going on. And then we added the front cross, the front ocho, and return. So then we added more by articulating several actual principles. The first one is for followers to calibrate the energy, and doing that by being sensitive to the length of the step and to the speed of the step. And the step that we did was the turning rock step. So with very little energy, it would be something like this. And with more energy, it would be something like this. So that was point number one. The second one is to trust the leader when there is a surprise and the follower is doing something that has not been done before. So she's taking, let's say, her front cross here, and I stop, and I take her back. So if she is not open to the surprise, she's going to continue that front cross when I stop her, and that is not the intent. The third one is to respect silence, especially at the end of one phrase and at the beginning of the next phrase. And there are several opportunities in this song, Cordobesita. So when we come to the end of the phrase, we don't have to, so typically, let's say we come to the end of the phrase with the L at the end of the basic 8. And here we don't have to immediately start the next phrase. We can take a deep breath, we can adjust the embrace, and look for the best moment to continue from here on. The next point was not to fall into a step, but to take that step. And this ties in with that surprise factor. So for example, if I take her to the cross, then something a little bit surprising from here is if I take her here. And if she doesn't know what that step is and doesn't recognize it, she will just be pushed into it and fall into it rather than take that step. Point number 5 was to move and stop with the leader. So the best exercise for that we did was the molinete, where she would go around me, but very sensitive to when I stop, and I can actually then change my direction. So staying always in front of me. And the last one was not to anticipate the next move. And we focus on her front cross step here to my right, because at this time I can not pivot her at all, or I can pivot her this much, or this much, and this would be like ocho cortado, or this much diagonal for the front ocho, or Americana going in this direction. So these were the various elements of the followers listening to the leader, and we did them in minimal embrace and eyes closed. Thank you very much. See you later. Bye-bye.